fall back.
Yeah,
They letting shit happen like a motherfucker.
yeah, they're just riding it like
Defund? Okay.
okay, that's cool.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be at Dunkin' Donuts.
There you go.
All right, man, get that little weasel face off the screen, man.
Mike
I can't
Dwayne.
stand that dude.
Yeah, he's slippery. Here we go. Yeah, what I've been talking about, man.
What I say,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
The pendulum is
here we
swinging the
go.
other way.
Yeah, here we go. This is the honorary winner. You know, come on, dude.
Now,
They,
listen.
you know damn well you got the advantage.
This
You know what I
motherfucker.
mean?
That
Fuck.
motherfucker's a Viking tranny. Look how big he is.
Right.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. This dude is like 6'5".
You should. I thought there was like a height limit or something like for those categories.
Man,
like,
listen.
because all you got to do is jump and you halfway home. You jump in the pool, you halfway home.
Look at this. Look at this. First of all, this is the thing. This is the thing. Again, we already talked about where they showing how trans men ain't winning shit, right?
Mhm.
But
No. Sorry to stop you, but we were talking about when you brought up when the trans was doing that UFC stuff
yeah,
and was breaking. This is
breaking women's go. This the same thing.
yeah, this is the same thing.
And my thing about it is this: this motherfucker. They showed his rankings amongst men. He was ranked like 460 something.
Wow.
He's the top collegiate swimming. And women's collegiate swimming. This big motherfucker. See, that's what I'm saying, man. The pendulum is starting to swim the other way. And the people are starting to speak. They like, if you motherfucking politicians are gonna keep playing the games, then we'll take care of it ourselves. If that motherfucker wins, then we gonna applaud the second place winner. And look, they know the girls know what they doing. Look, and shout out to them, man, because this shit is single-handedly destroying women's sports. Not that I watch this shit, but that's
hey, this is what's going to have to happen.
It's going to have to happen.
For people to actually take full, note and like, look, come on now, fair is fair. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Come on now, that's just a disqualifier.
But
you can't do that. But everybody want to preach equality,
right? And
across the board, that's not equal.
No, it's not.
That's
Look at
not
that
equal.
motherfucker. And we're gonna have to quit playing these games. Oh, there's no scientific proof that bullshit. Look at this motherfucker. What I see is proof. The other thing is women gonna have to stop this. We're equal to men. We can compete with men shit.
Yeah.
You can't even compete with the men that don't want to be men. Yeah. Tell me where I'm lying. I ain't use no epithets or nothing. I didn't say nothing wrong. I'm just saying you can't compete with the men that don't even want to be men.
There you go. No name calling. That was it. That was straight down the line.
See what I'm saying?
Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. And it's going to have to keep stinging them like this time and time again for them to realize, you know what? Second place ain't looking too bad. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to be, do you want the gold or you want the silver?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Are we going to come to a point where, like, they just have a separate category? Or, or we just going to have a bunch of asterisks in the in the history books?
Yep.
Like, what do you do from here? Because
they're going to have to keep getting stung. That's all. They're going to have to keep getting stung. And then they're going to be like, you know what? Enough's enough. We're done with this.
Man, when I see shit like this, it reminds me of that South Park episode where one of the little boys' dad turned himself into a goddamn dolphin. And he was wondering why dolphin people weren't getting the rights that they deserve and shit. It's like, where do we go from here?
Wait a minute. Go back. Go back. What did you say?
Man, on South Park, one of the kids' dad went to a surgeon and like became half man, half dolphin, and was working towards equal dolphin people rights. It was, they were just making a point, was like, hey man, we got trans, and then we got these people that are like no sex,
right?
And then yeah, them, and like
Bro,
Where do
let
you
me
go
say,
from here? I
let
mean,
me
because
say
there's gonna
this.
be people that want to be like half cheetah and shit.
You ever see that This Is Jazz shit?
Yeah, I saw the previews. I never watched the episode. But
Okay,
yeah,
we,
go
we
ahead.
we come across a little bit of it. It was one of the, I think it was the first or second season when this motherfucker was like, "Yeah, I want to be a girl," and so you know, of course, before the show started, he'd been going through the process. Well, around this time, the youngin entered high school and was upset. Why don't any of the boys like me, motherfucker? Because they know that you got what they got. They know. Well, you can't listen, man. That's the thing that's not being preached to these people. Like, you can't expect, as much as the government and everybody else force us with the dad name and then the protected class, you can't expect motherfuckers to live the fantasy with you, to play along with you. Motherfucker, like, this is your fantasy. Rock out with your cock out. But don't expect me to go along with it and say, all right, well, you grew your hair out now. Cause see, I was having conversation with somebody one time, and they was like, "Oh, a penis don't make you a man. Sexual organs don't make you a man or a woman. But growing your hair out and wearing makeup the fuck does."
He fucks boys.
Yeah, whoever said that, whoever you had that
Just
conversation
yeah.
with, man, they
I
were.
said, "Nigga."
You can't
He didn't
just.
had a bunch of mussy.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Na- steamy, nasty. Like, you just like. I mean, just the fact. I mean, look, these situations where parents are finding out that this big 6'7" motherfucker in the dress and makeup in the library reading to their kids was a pedophile. We keep hearing that shit. These women going into the spa and a motherfucker just coming out with his dick out talking about, yeah, I'm a girl too, in front of their daughters. These
Yeah.
incidents are gonna keep happening. These situations where you got this fucking Norseman. This dude looked like the mountain from goddamn what's that shit? The
Game of Thrones.
the Game of Thrones. This motherfucker looked like the mountain.
yeah. Like I
He's
said, man.
standing there all moist and shit like that. No, bro, you can't expect people to play along with you. And you fucking with these girls' parents and shit now. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it. You got these upper class white people's kids in these schools. They don't want to see their kids getting beat by no fucking Neanderthal.
You again fucking with the brand. They paid
There you
all
go.
this money, these kids, and went through all this training and everything to get beat by, Kevin Love. You know what I
Right.
mean? Shit.
Hey, I got something for you. Since you mentioned it. Yeah, check this out. Exclusive. We're uncomfortable in our own locker room. Lia Thomas, UPenn teammate, tells how the trans swimmer doesn't always cover up her male genitals when changing,
Come on,
and
man.
their concerns go ignored by the coach.
Come on, man.
This motherfucker walking around a locker room with other women
Free
Right.
balling.
swinging pipe.
Right.
Like, no, stop.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
stop. Somebody's
Right.
got to make
What I
accommodations
just
for this
say?
motherfucker and get him the fuck out of the
What I
women's
just
locker room.
say? Go
Yeah.
change in the principal's bathroom, motherfucker. Come on, man.
Come
Like,
on,
you
man.
can't do
Switch
this.
that
Come on,
off,
man.
man.
Come
We
on,
don't need to
man.
be seeing that. I can't finish my
Come on.
drink now. What are you doing, man?
Hey, man. That's the photo, man. That's the photo that was
Oh,
online.
Come on, man.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
I get it. I get it.
All
And
right.
they got to
You know what's
they got to
gonna
look at it too.
Nah, the world needs to see his ass. All right.
Watch what happens. One day he gonna come up out that water.
Yeah.
And that dick
Yeah.
go pop out.
Hey, man.
They're gonna be like,
that's
that's enough. That's
That's
enough.
enough.
Get him the
This
fuck out of here.
DQ.
I
Right.
just got a long
Disqualified.
I just got a long labia.
See.
Yeah. Nah.
Oh man, yeah. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It's,
Yeah,
you're
man.
competing on that level or whatever. I mean, these are people are trying to get to that next level and they can't
Right.
because they're getting they're getting stymied. you know?
Right.
That's
We need little Boosies to talk about this shit. His dick
Yeah, we
came out, man. Hey, man, his dick came out, man.
What does Lil Boozy think about this shit? Yeah. We gotta get it. We gotta get Boozy on, man.
Where do we go from here? Because they're already, like, everybody's already like look, second place won. Okay.
Yeah.
But like, will they have their own league?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because
I mean,
everybody, this society that we're in now, everything is, equality across
yeah,
the board. You know what I
yeah,
mean? No matter how or what you identify as, you should be treated as equal, as anybody. But in competition, there's going to be some limits. There are going to be some boundaries set. It's
God,
coming
man.
because like stated, how he was ranked with the dudes. Now he switches over just because he can identify as whatever. Uh, Now he's winning. She's winning. Sorry,
Yeah. Do you think um this trans woman
Mhm.
thinks of herself as the Jackie Robinson?
I won't go that far to speak to say that.
Watch the shit come out.
No,
These
there's
women must
no
feel the same way as when they integrated baseball.
no. Those are oxymorons, just like the gay Tupac. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No, that's not working. No, that's not going to work.
Whatever happened with remember a few years back they had that African runner Simenoya Troy or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that, and they disqualified her from I don't know how many
yeah,
games.
yeah.
I think they stopped her from running,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
they have here a grown ass man
Yes.
that is a
Now
woman now.
that now
Yeah, now
identified.
identifies as a woman,
Hmm.
openly competing and beating the shit out of the
Yeah,
competition.
yeah.
Like,
My thing is, she has to live with that, knowing that she won, but social media was like, no, you lost. You know what I mean? Pretty much, you can never win in that category. Let social media tell it. You know what I mean? She's outcasted. No matter how bad she beat the competition from here on out, she's already. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those. They're going to force her to kind of tap out.
I don't
It's
know,
going to be
man.
like nothing you can do will appease the masses.
I don't know, man. Because in this culture, you know, you will find a small minority of people that will try to outcast,
Got you.
you know,
Got
the
you.
the greater
I hear you, man. We live in a society, bro, where you can't shame the shameless.
I mean, but they're gonna start shaming people for pointing
Shaming.
the
Yeah,
obvious out,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's pretty much where we are right now. It's like I cannot not see what I see.
Yeah.
And back to Al's point where the young lady went to school, who now identifies as a young lady, and was mad because none of the boys saw what she saw in the mirror. You know what I mean? It was like I just can't unsee what I know to be true.
Yeah.
And that's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just
What's that?
my preference. When you're talking about when was that show you were talking about the little girl who now that
Jazz?
Jazz, yeah, when she went to school and none of the boys was feeling her.
Right.
It was like, yeah, a lot of people they're not gonna jump on the bandwagon. They're not gonna
Right.
accept you as is, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the society that we're in. You have a right to say I'm not attracted to that. That's not my bag. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not being, discriminatory or anything like that. It's just that's not the little boy's preference.
I
Well,
mean,
go ahead.
with this, these are all adults. They're women in college, right? I mean, but the sharing of locker rooms. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's got to be
yeah,
happening in grade school now. Where they have
yeah,
to be inclusive to.
yeah,
Oh, that's been happening. You didn't see the. Well, I've been following this shit, right? So there was a 5, 6, 7-year-old little boy And then I'm gonna share another little story with you guys. Little boy, they parents decided that they said that the boy decided he wanted to be a girl. They dyed motherfucker's hair. The teachers, principals, and all of them, they said, well, you know what? Okay, well, look, we're gonna let him use the bathroom in the principal's bathroom. Whenever he needs to go, we let him use the bathroom so he's not scrutinized. That wasn't good enough for the parents. This kid, we gotta let him go to. He need to be able to go. She need to be able to go to bed with go to the bathroom with the other girls. Well, look, we'll let him use the faculty bathroom. She need to be able to go to the bathroom with the other girls. Fuck with all the other girls. These other girls were so fucking uncomfortable. They told their parents, and it was just like, do you think they gave a fuck? And I'm like, that's on the parents that they didn't pull their children out of that school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There was a guy, apparently white guy. Apparently his daughter went to the bathroom, woman's bathroom. He waited outside the door, and he ran in there because his daughter started screaming. I guess this motherfucker was trying to get into the bathroom. There was a guy saying that, hey, you know, I'm a trans, but it was trying to get to the little girl. So you keep seeing these cases that they keep again, the spa where motherfucker had his dick all out in front of the daughter. And we can just keep going on and on about this shit where it's like these girls are like, nah, I don't want this motherfucker in here. But you know, again, for me, like I said, I understand that you may feel a certain way in your head. That's fine. But you can't expect other people to feel the same way. Genuine had to deal with this shit. He was on that show, Celebrity Big Brother or something like that. And there was a trans person on there. And the motherfucker was asking him questions. And Genuine, in his polite way, was like, nah, I only deal with women. And the motherfucker put his arms around G and tried to kiss him. And he was like, no. All of a sudden, Genuine, they was trying to label him transphobic. But then enough brothers came out, enough black folks was like, hey, this motherfucker was really physically assaulting him.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
If I say no, don't touch me. That's what anybody.
And that's what people said, big bro. They was like, what the fuck? No, he kept telling this person no. And the motherfucker put their arms around him. And the sad thing, it was some sister on there. Oh, he's so transphobic. He shouldn't have did that. Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about?
Transphobic just because you wouldn't let a big motherfucker in a dress hug and kiss you. That ain't transphobic.
Right. But let it but breathe on the bitch nowadays. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, it's just, the double standard. A dude can't say no.
Right. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Like, don't invade my space. I don't care who you are. I don't know you. And you like, first of all, I'm G.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna need 50 feet. You know
I've been singing the pussy all these years. You can do that shit. You take it to Tank. Go do them concerts. Don't do that shit. T.
Sucking multiple dicks and still claim he ain't gay.
Oh man,
he just suck 4 or 5 dicks and you
dude
won't be
need
gay.
to check, man.
Like it.
Dude need to check.
Be like, money is money. Is it really now?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
But it's just a bad thing that's going on in society, man. Like, if you want to help these people, fine. I'm not saying send motherfuckers to conversion camps. I'm not saying pray the gay away or whatever. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is go live your life, be happy, live it to the best of your ability. But don't tell me that I got to participate in your fantasy. It's people that don't want to be around me, and it's people that discriminate against me as a black man. It's people, it happens to all races. It's people that don't want to be around me. So I do not force these motherfuckers to be around me. I don't sit up there and say I'm going to go and I'm going to patronize your establishment, and I know you don't want me to fuck in here. Right. You're not sit and tell me that I got to. Yeah, I know you're not a goddamn woman. Now, you don't tell me about scientific evidence and you trying to find a gay gene and all this other bullshit. It's a crock of shit. And we seeing it. And like I said, the pendulum is starting to swing in the other direction. Iowa, there ain't no more of this shit over in Iowa. They just passed legislation. Yeah, motherfucker. If you was born a dude, if you was born a male, you ain't competing in women's athletics.
See, I mean, they're like I said, it's stuff like this. This is the prime example. It's going to have to keep happening. When these kids starting, this is the generation where everybody gets a participation award.
There you go.
You know what I mean? But now they want in college, it's time to level up. Forget the participation. Now it's competition.
Right.
And now they start getting blown out the water. Now they got to start looking at like, somebody, got to pay for this. Somebody's going to have to be the fall person.
It's crazy, man.
I don't give a fuck about women's sports. I can tell you that one right now. What I do give a fuck about is old boy changing and swinging puck in the women's locker room.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Number one, that's my job to do. And
right.
Number
two, I don't want you doing it around my daughter.
Absolutely.
There
it
is.
I'm telling you what's going to happen. Watch. The WNBA been complaining about money for years.
Wow.
They're gonna start. Hey, Hey, look, nigga, just put this wig on.
Man, I pictured that in my head, man, and I was like, dude, that's a money maker. But yeah,
if we could just get two of you on the team,
that's a money maker.
D-Wade, listen.
See.
We got 2 slots. You and your daughter can come.
See.
I quit. I'm saying.
That's it, man. Tank roll that.
Come on, man.
Roll that beautiful beam footage, man. Yeah.
Look at the quarterback.
God,
come on, man.
In his best boosty voice.
Don't cut his dick off, man.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Sorry, man, to bring it down.